Pookie, the tiny cat who skated her way into our hearts. The first time Pookie jumped on a skateboard, we were completely stunned. My husband and I looked at each other like, did that just happen? We couldn't believe it, and honestly, it was adorable. She looked like she was born to do it. There was a sparkle in her eyes as if to say, yep, I've got this. It all started so randomly. My husband was gently rolling around the kitchen on an old skateboard, just goofing around. And this tiny, curious little cat, Pookie, suddenly jumped right on. She may be small, but she's got the heart of a daredevil and the guts of a pro. We adopted Pookie about a year ago. Truth be told, my husband wasn't thrilled about the idea of getting a cat. He's always been more of a dog person and didn't really see himself bonding with a feline. But I had a feeling about her. I just knew she was something special. From the moment she came home, Pookie was all energy, curious, playful, and full of sass. Not even a week later, while we were cleaning out the garage, we found a few of my husband's old skateboards. He hadn't touched them in years. He laid one down in the kitchen, and somehow by accident or instinct, Pookie hopped right on. The board started to roll, and she rolled with it. No fear, no jumping off, just gliding. Then she looked at us like, see? I told you I could. We couldn't stop laughing, but more than that, we were captivated. I think something shifted in my husband's heart right then. The cat he didn't want, suddenly, she had all his attention.
Ready? What? You want to ride your board? Which one?
From then on, it became a daily thing. Pookie would hop on the board, my husband would roll beside her, and the two of them would cruise around the kitchen like a couple of kids on a Saturday morning. Sometimes she'd even give a little push with one paw to keep moving. It was unreal how natural it was for her.
The one paw. She loves dragging it.
We started investing in her skateboarding career, built a little ramp, filmed videos, posted them online. Friends and strangers commented, "You've got to take her to a real skate park." So one weekend, we did watching Pookie glide across that open space, ears perked, tail high, eyes sparkling with joy, was honestly one of those moments that just grabs your heart. She was in her element. And my husband, he was grinning like a proud dad at a recital. Little by little, Pookie wasn't just learning to skate. She was helping my husband rediscover something he didn't even know he'd lost: joy, playfulness, and a kind of love he never expected to feel for a cat. Now, those two are glued together. Pookie follows him from room to room. She curls up by his shoes while he works, watches every time he adjusts the little ramps. I tease him sometimes. Is she your tiny soulmate now? and he just smiles.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, she put it in.
I'll admit there are moments I feel a little jealous, but mostly I feel grateful. Watching them together reminds me that love doesn't always show up the way you expect it. Sometimes it rolls in quietly on a tiny little skateboard. Pookie isn't just a cat. She's the house comedian, our four-legged skater girl, the joy we didn't know we needed. And every time I see her hop on that board with that confident little face, I'm reminded that sometimes all you have to do is open your heart to something small and unexpected. If you've ever thought about adopting a pet, especially if you're on the fence like my husband was, just remember animals have a magical way of finding the people they're meant to love. And the ones you thought weren't for you might be the ones who change your life the most. So do your research, be ready to commit, and most of all, open your heart. Because sometimes love comes wrapped in the smallest surprises. For us, it came on 4 paws and a skateboard. If Pookie's story made you smile or warmed your heart, give it a like, follow our channel, or share it with someone who could use a little light today. Because sometimes the pet you rescue ends up rescuing you.